Hey guys, I hope you're okay. That's your guy, Mr. DNA. So today I want us to focus on the smart money combined with a price action, so that you will understand how you can use a price action in a simple way. Also, the smart money in a simple way. So today we are combining them together. So without wasting our time, guys, we can start. Okay, now we are on KJPY. So I'm not going to analyze the pay today, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the concept how you can use a price action combining with a smart money, or smart money combining with the price action. Okay, so now without wasting our time, let's start. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you a uptrend, also the downtrend. Okay, so now let's go. Okay, now what we are going to do now, I'm going to show you the uptrend, which means we have a higher high, we have a higher low, we have a higher high, we have a higher low, we have a higher high, we have a higher low, we have a higher high. So now in this situation, you will find that the market, because it's an uptrend, some of people will use a trend line. Some of people, they use a order blocks, break of market structure in order blocks, those stuffs. So now you will find that the market will come back down here, then continue going up. So now I want to show you the difference. Okay, so now if you can check here, we are on an uptrend. So if we are on uptrend, so what those guys who are using a price action will do, they will plot the trend line like this. Let me delete and use a straight line. So they will plot a trend line just like this. So when you plot the trend line like this, it means always when market came back here and give you the confirmation, then you will enter a buy. Then you will target maybe another trend line, maybe which will be somewhere around here. You will target here, which is a higher high. So now always when market reach this level, most of people they enter here, then they exit here at this point. Okay, it's a good thing and it's correct. But the challenge came when the market break the trend line. Most of people, when the market break the trend line, they expect the market to respect the trend line here. Then after that, they will enter a sell until maybe this point or down here. So now that's where the challenge starts. So in this situation, you don't have to trade it like this if you are using a price action, because you will lose a lot of money most of time. The reason why I'm saying this you is that sometimes you will find that the market maybe break the trend line like this, then you're expecting the market to reject. It will reject and give you the good confirmation. If you're using a doji as a confirmation, then you will enter on the next candlestick. It will give you exactly the same thing. But at the end of the day, because the trend is still an uptrend, the market will continue going up. The reason behind this, I will show you. So now, uh, in this situation, you don't have to enter here because you have the break of market structure. You don't have to enter here because you have the break of market. Because you have the break of trend line. You don't have to enter, guys. The first thing that you have to check the break of market structure. So which means that's when we start to go to smart money concept. So in this situation, let me just do it in this way. In this situation, I will enter a buy here while someone will be entering a sell. I will be entering a buy here. The reason why, we don't have a break of market structure. So that's the reason why here I will enter a buy, even though if we have the break of trend line. The reason why is because the reason why market came back down here is because it's following the order block. It's supposed to mitigate the order block. So not because we have the break of trend line, you have to enter a sell here at this point. It's totally wrong according to my understanding. It's totally wrong. Where you have to sell is when maybe the market, let me just show you, when maybe you can sell Okay, so now let's just say we still have this a trend line here. When you have to sell, it's only when the market came down here and break this higher low. Then maybe if you said maybe you have the confirmation, the way you can do it, I don't know how you find the confirmation, but if you have the confirmation here, because you already have the break of higher low, so that's when maybe you will enter a sell until this point. Okay, so now you don't enter only because you have the trend line breakout. You enter because you have managed to break the higher low, which is this one. Then if you find the confirmation the way you can find it, then you will enter a sell here. Some of people will enter maybe because we see maybe we have the order block, then we will enter somewhere here at this point, then we will sell. We will wait until this point, then we will sell. Okay, so sometimes maybe you will find what we call a flip, then we will sell here at this point. It's possible. So the way you can find the entry, but for you to sell, if you're using a trend line, you have to wait for the market to break the higher low, which is this point, then return to the trend line or order block. Then you will sell from this point, then you go down. Okay, so now without wasting our time, let's go to live chat so that I will show you. Let's go to live chat. Okay, so now if we can check here, let's start here. And another thing again, when you enter a buy or sell, you have to wait for the impulse. After impulse, you have the correction. After correction, you are expecting the impulse. So now in this situation, you can plot the trend line just like this. Okay, so you also have the internal trend line, which is this one. So if you can check here, market managed to break here, then you will enter a buy. But most of people will target maybe here or here, but it will fail to reach this level. Why? Because it's supposed to break the coach, which it means it's a change of character or higher high. Then that's when maybe you will enter a buy here at this point. So now let's just go to another one again. I don't want to make a long video, guys. So that's why I'm trying to be fast. Okay, so now if you can check here at this point, if you can check here at this point, the market came, break the trend line, then came back here, retest the trend line, then go up a little bit, give you a small profit. After that, boom, it went down. Okay, so that's the reason why most of people, they will tell you that your stop loss is my entry. That's what we call a stop loss is your stop loss is my entry, because if you can check here, someone will enter here just because we have the order block, but I will explain on the next video. So what I want to show you here, I want to show you the short clip so that you understand. If you are, I'm not saying change the strategy, but what I'm saying is that try to understand how you can use it, because most of people, they are failing. If you can check here, most of people, they will enter a sell here just because we have the rejection, then they will expect the market to come back down here. If you can check, market go down, give us the profit, after that, boom, go up. So someone will enter here on your stop loss because you put your stop loss here, someone will enter a sell, then continue going down. So that's how you can combine them. So you have to understand that most of people who are using a smart money concept, when you enter here, they will wait until the market reach the order block, then they will enter a buy here. So if you enter here, it means you put your stop loss below. So when market hit your stop loss, I'm still waiting for my entry, then I will enter my buy here, then I will expect it to go up. So that's how you can combine them, guys. I will try to, if you have something that you want to know, you will just write on the comment below, then I will explain. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to send a setup to analyze with you guys almost every day, so that you understand how I find my interest and everything. Thank you, guys. We will meet on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Sharp.